So was smoking all my dragons, divine righteous, almighty greats, overachieving, never slacking. So I know y'all probably thinking like, hold on, didn't you already do a Dimash Daybreak reaction today? Well, I'm actually back with one because I'm hearing in the comments that there's actually there's actually a tragic meaning to it, right? And when I said in the beginning of the first reaction was I said I researched it, but that I didn't get that tragic meaning. What I did was I went to I looked up like real Daybreak lyrics meaning, and this video popped up, which is if you guys could see it. Probably can't see it, but it's real Daybreak lyrics meaning Dimash performance visual artist reacts. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna play the beginning of it.
Made by Google, because when Google makes your phone,
the lyrics, and hopefully give you guys a true meaning of as close as I can, the true meaning behind each line of the lyrics, because the translations are always kind of rigid, you know. All right, let's get started. Okay, just one word before we get started. This is obviously a much better translation than the previous one, which I did was Autumn Strong. This is more official translation.
So long story short, I watched like the first 3 minutes of it, and when he started to break down about daybreak, and then I looked up like the English translation. I was reading the lyrics, and I'm like, okay, I got it. This, but I interpreted it another way. Like I didn't get the full tragic story. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give you guys another reaction where I'm just reacting based on my knowledge about the full tragic story. So let me just play a little more what he was saying, so you guys can. I just want you guys to get the fact that like I didn't like lie or anything like that. I'm super big on character, so that's why I felt the need to redo this.
It is much better, but you can never translate the full meaning of the language and the feeling and all that, and the cultural context with the same length of line with another language, even though it's extremely well done. So I'm gonna just press play, and we're gonna go through this. I'm gonna do 3 letters.
So long story short, he was kind of translating it, and the first 3 minutes he wasn't saying anything about. Obviously that's part 3, which I just like realized that after reading the comments of the last video. When I looked up, I'm like, hold on, didn't I? And I'm like, okay, this was part 3 I watched. But then I went to I went to Google, and I had typed in Dimash Daybreak meaning, and really I was pretty much just getting like the English translation from what I found, and I started to read the English translation where it talks about that's an autumn, the breezes were so sentimental that reminded me of their helpless eyes. Like, in long story short, the tragic meaning, somehow I missed that. So my apologies to those that wanted to hear me really break that down. So right here I see it says Daybreak, an absolutely beautiful song written by a very talented Chinese woman, Han Hong. Story behind the song is very tragic, and unfortunately it happened in real life. The video is not just his performance, but the preparation part as well. Dimash got sick and lost his voice right before this stage of the competition. It's incredible how he managed to give a great performance despite the sickness, and how supportive and caring were his new friends. Other contestants. It's a very emotional period of the competition. There are English subtitles so you can understand what they are saying and read the translation of the lyrics if you don't have either time or desire to watch this. Alright, so I pretty much get the point right there. This is about something very tragic. And let me also just say happy birthday to Dimash too. This is see, I'm trying to find like exactly the comments, you guys in the comments did an amazing job though of like letting me know, like most of you did. There were certain comments I read where I'm like, okay, I didn't really like that, but so someone said, I wrote to you yesterday about the meaning of this song. It's not motivational. It's about true tragic events. It was written by Han Hong. My apologies. Your comment really must have went over my head yesterday. I've been doing a lot of reaction videos, so my apologies. It was written by Han Hong about a cable car accident in China that killed a lot of people. A young child was lifted to safety by his parents, but unfortunately the parents died in the accident. Han Yang later went on to adopt the orphan. Wow. Then someone said, pretty sure he did not, with the capitalized, do any research on it. I would have listened to his reaction if he had not said what he said. Oh, okay. Guess I'm the bad guy. All right, my bad, people. So let me go ahead and hop into this, and I'm going to give the reaction with my thoughts now on that incident, because, that definitely spins it. Like, obviously, it's like I'm happy with my first reaction too, because it still connected to me in the same way. I still feel motivated by it. But now I get a different perspective, right? So I guess I give you guys a perspective of someone who didn't know the original tragic meaning and how that song could connect with someone, and now I'm gonna give you, so two in one, right? Can't be mad at that. Let's go. Okay, so there we go. And of course I just pressed something. Let me get back to it real quick. Dimash Daybreak. I had forgot to put those captions on, but Okay, so yeah, I see the difference now knowing that. Damn, my life must be deep that I connected with such a tragic song, and I took it a whole other way. But there was actually a 14-year-old kid that died on a ride in Florida not too long ago, so this is making me think about that too. Okay, guys, I get it. Dang. All right.
星点点，我在梦里看见我的妈妈，一个人在世上有机会坚强，你不要离开，不要转开。
I'm just thinking, like, it's so crazy how, like, because I'm sitting here, I'm thinking, you know, the tragic event, I'm thinking about it, and it's like, it's still so crazy how it relates to my life, though. Like,
我感到爸爸，我感到妈妈都这么走远，有着我在这陌生的万家店，有我会在这特别的美丽的我也，我想要天天抓住她的手，妈妈告诉我希望快乐有，有我会在这特别的美丽的我也。爸爸妈妈就这么走远，路上我陪着陌生的人祭奠，有安慰的制造一个美丽的火焰。我想要紧紧抓住她的手，妈妈告诉我希望还会有，让它飞扬出来，都能找
whew, hold on, I want you guys to look up something. For all those that's watching right now, let me see if I find it. Want you guys to look this up. Okay, from back in March 26, a 14-year-old boy died after falling from a thrill ride in Orlando, Florida. I want you guys to look that up. That was going through my head too. You know, it's honestly just it's when things like that happen, horrible. And I'm somebody who, I'm not even gonna lie, I go on a lot of rides. You know, so when I hear stuff like that, and it's I can only imagine as far as just the trauma in a situation like that, the fear, the trauma. Oh man, you know, that's a really deep song, you know. But for those who will hear that don't know the tragic story behind it, it still can connect the way it did for me in the first reaction when I didn't know the tragic story behind it. It's just really sad, man. You know, and rising power to all those to all those individuals that were harmed, that died in that tragic event. It's just, you know, Dimash, the way he brought that performance and that passion. Now I see like what was really behind it. It's just like it's incredible, you know. I just want to, before I get out of here, I want to give my love to everybody in the comments who, you know, my first reaction, even though I didn't know the tragic story behind it, due to just my minimal research, thinking I had it figured out, you know, which that taught me a lesson, because the moment you get something wrong, man, people will let you have it, man. In this world can be harsh, you know, as the song shows. But I had some beautiful comments where, you know, this person from Russia, I'm gonna shout you out, you know, when you spoke about America and the racism, and just certain people in those comments are really beautiful people that I really been seeing, and I know Dimash really appreciate you guys because you are genuine, and you're very understanding and very patient, and that is a heck of a trait. So with that being said, happy birthday to Dimash again. I'm glad I got to run it back and give you guys a second one on his birthday, and much love. Original link will be in the description, and everybody enjoy your day, man.